working in medicine is an incredibly rewarding career. There are few other careers that can have such an immediate impact on patients' lives. Yet many times in that pursuit of becoming a doctor or a nurse, our personal goals suffer in order to achieve our career goals. Additionally, we think we've achieved our career goals only to feel uninspired and unmotivated at work. And all too often, we reach the proverbial mountaintop of becoming a doctor or nurse and simply stop growing professionally. Yes, you may complete the obligatory continuing medical education courses, but those often leave you unfulfilled as well. You feel like a hamster on a wheel, wondering to yourself, is this really it? Is this how it's going to be for the rest of my life? It's about that time when you become emotionally detached from work and switch into autopilot mode, and this ultimately bleeds into your family life as well as and towards your dark road of burnout. Now, if this sounds familiar, consider this. Your personal and your career goals are just not aligned. If you want oversized success at work and at home, keep watching, friends, because we have to learn how to align our personal and our career goals. And it starts with step number one, which is to start with vision. Your professional goals may have been to become a doctor or nurse, but over the long haul, that alone will not cause you to thrive in medicine. All too often, we graduate from medical and nursing school and let out a big exhale because you've truly achieved much. We spent hours at our desks, patient bedsides, in the classroom, in that pursuit, often at the expense of reduced time with our families. However, graduation was not the end, it was only the beginning. You've reached the mountaintop, you just actually reached the base camp though. For next level success and to be extraordinary, you need a vision of what that success looks like. Now, I keep two vision boards beside my desk in my office, a personal one and a career one. Now, I keep them side by side as they are uniquely different, but they need to be connected. They need to be aligned. And I need to remind myself of that balance that is both necessary for both to succeed. So what do I do? Well, as I said, I create a vision board. Now, if you think a vision board are ridiculous, then you are not harnessing one of the most powerful tools for success. If you've ever observed your favorite athlete's ritual before game time, they seem to be talking to themselves, but actually they're visualizing themselves after the event as a winner. There's a great quote that says, people are working harder than ever, but because they lack clarity and vision, they aren't getting very far. They, in essence, are pushing a rope with all their might. That's from Stephen Covey. Don't complicate this, friends. A career vision board simply forces you to be intentional and clear on your current profession's goals and goals for your ultimate career position. Now, I want you to dream big. This is the time to do it. Second thing, friends, is find work that matters. If you're working in an environment where you aren't thriving, that's not the place for you. Does it fit in with your personal life? Do you feel inspired and challenged at work? These questions will help you find a work environment that aligns with your career goals. Please, friends, under no circumstances should you work at a job that is financially rewarding but drains your energy and your wellness. Yes, you're going to be financially richer, but it will drain every part of your mental, emotional, and physical health. You will suffer, as will your family and your patients that you serve. Finding work that you enjoy begins with taking an inventory of your skills, personality, and your career goals. Second, where do you and your family want to live? In our zest to find the perfect career, we often neglect incorporating being intentional about where we want to even live. Even worse is the converse. We live in a perfect neighborhood and try to accommodate your career to your zip code, which is a recipe for disaster. 3, friends, career goals must match your vision of success, your version of success. As physicians and nurses, we've trained hard and we've studied hard, and success will follow. And that's absolutely true to a point. There's a false perception of medicine that being the best is within one's reach if you just try hard enough. And that's precisely where the problem starts. The typical scenario is this: you work more, stay in the hospital far longer than you need to, or even really want to. You stay in the lab just a little bit longer to just run one more experiment. Then you look back and you begin wondering, who am I doing this for? Yes, you convince yourself at first that this is for you and your family, but if you are honest and with yourself and you are doing it for external accolades, acknowledgments, and perhaps financial gain. Now, this flawed thinking does make a lot of sense because frankly, it has worked for many of us. That's how many of us achieved success in our careers. We worked hard, if not harder than our peers, but it is not sustainable. Now, I want to be clear that I'm not suggesting you should not pursue success. In fact, quite the opposite. I want oversized success for you, but I want you to pursue your version of success. What does success look like for you? All too often we compare ourselves to those farther along on the road to success and feel that if we just outwork that person, you will be the best. Now, a New York Times bestseller, John Acuff, states this perfectly. Don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Now take a moment to reread that or to listen to that again and let that sink in. It's a mindset shift that is a good reminder for all of us to remember. Now, be 1% better every day. As I see it, we have two choices. You can continue to be somebody else's best, or you can focus on becoming your best. Focus on becoming 1% better every day. Many of us understand the concept of compounding. The term is used in finance commonly. Even Albert Einstein appreciated the power of compounding in a widely referenced quote that says, "Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it." Now, if you worked on getting 1% better every day in 1 year, you would have improved a whopping 3,800%. Now that's a goal worth pursuing. So make 1% better every day your superpower. You'll be amazed at the results. Now, granted, you won't see immediate results, and that's the point. That's the point. Truly successful people have staying power. Yes, they work hard, but not necessarily harder or longer. They are consistent, though, almost obsessively so. So, friends, what are your career goals? Take the time to review the things we just talked about and give yourself about 15, 20 minutes of uninterrupted time and get very clear on your career goals and put them next to your personal goals. Are they aligned? Set aside time to speak with your colleagues, your friends, and your significant others to get their perspectives. But above all, friends, start and do this today. Don't let another day at work leave you unfulfilled, unmotivated, or uninspired. Do not settle. Enjoy the work that you do and constantly work toward your career goals. So until next time, friends, be good to yourself and each other. I'll talk to you next week. And if you've not yet subscribed to this show, why not? Hit that like button below and hit that bell so you can get a notification every time this show comes out. I'd love to have you. Till next time, we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.